Here at the Pima Animal Care Center, we've been doing our Trap, Neuter, Return program for about 4 years. And really since its incarnation, we've seen positive aspects in the community that continue to surprise us each and every single year. So before the TNR program, there was no programming to help mitigate these concerns, to address the ongoing complaints going on with cats in the community. And so as a result of getting such a program, it's really allowed us to change the makeup of not only our internal operations, but how we engage the community and what we're striving to accomplish.
Finding the one thing that works in the community that people are happy with, that we're solving problems for them. There's so much that can be said about a spay-neuter release program, especially when you're in a large agency. Taking in cats day after day, not having an outcome for cats that are, basically community cats was not the answer. Euthanizing them was not the answer for the community. Spaying and neutering them, making sure that they're vaccinated when they're out in the community, the most logical, reasonable thing, and the safest thing for them.
In the spring of 2017, we started working with Best Friends on a pilot community cat program at our Coachella Valley Animal Campus. Within 12 months, our cat save rate had increased by 76%. This program has been so successful that we're looking to expand it into our entire Riverside shelter system.
We're seeing less cats in the shelter, which is great. It's not been a hard transition for animal control officers. They wanted something too. I think what it really boiled down to was what resources our ACOs could bring forth to the actual problems that are out there. Dog bites,
cruelty to animals, barking dogs, other investigations that our department people are pressing up to get done. The more time my officers have to do these reports for, the better.
Dealing with bites, dealing with animal cruelty and neglect cases, really focusing on the things that I feel our community really wants us to be focused on.
If anything, the surprise has been the lack of complaints from the community. Because when this first comes up, many times city council members, elected officials think that it's going to be a big deal. People are going to complain because all of a sudden they're going to be inundated with these cats roaming around the neighborhoods. And that's just not the case.
I speak to people all the time, and it's like, I felt so bad for calling in. And now after talking to you, now that I know the real outcome or the possible outcome of these cats is going to be good, I feel a lot better about calling you guys. But once they hear that we have a program affiliated with us like this, it's all that better. That benefits the community, that benefits the organization, it benefits everything across the board.
Doing this has affected the community to show them that we're not the bad guy, that we don't want to pick up somebody's animal and euthanize it. We want to give them help. A cat tearing up the trash can, carrying them a deterrent. Talk with these citizens, spend more time with them, and once you spend more time with them, they see that you're not the bad guy. We care, and that's the biggest thing that they don't think that we do. So by spending time with them, showing them deterrence, they really see that we're the good guys, and it's been a good change.
Past just absolutely was not working. So working with the public is with deterrence and our basically trapping the cats and helping get them fixed has been kind of the highlight a lot of what I do.
So the biggest surprise for me with this program is really how the community has embraced it. It's really been a very big part of how the Pima Animal Care Center has expanded in the community, and it's one of our most viable programs that we currently have.
It's been great for the community so far.
Basically, I've been here 16 years, and we run ourselves to death with cat calls. Bring them in, hold the mandatory law, 72 hours, euthanize, fill them back up, a continual process. So finally, you just had to say, this is not working. So I started watching some webinars, doing some homework on TNR programs and solutions to cats. We just had to try something new, and I felt like, it may sound drastic for our community, but I didn't have any other solutions. I didn't have any other resources. It was kind of that, what have I got to lose attitude. It is definitely cheaper, and this is where you're going to be able to get some traction if you're a municipal government with your county manager or your city leaders or your commissioners or elected officials. We set up a feral day where the Spay Today clinic opened up to do as many cats as they could. So we trapped 42 cats. 21 were females. All of them were pregnant with 5 babies each. So when I did the math of what it would cost to trap, house them for 3 days, which is North Carolina law, and then euthanize, it's thousands of dollars. We paid $40 per surgery. So for under $1,000, we fixed all those animals, returned them to the community where they're already being fed. They're already getting food source. We're protecting the community, we're protecting the cats, and we're saving thousands of dollars. And I have found, especially in government, or even as a taxpayer citizen, that's where you're gonna get the attention, and that's the message they're gonna hear.
The return on investment for community cat sterilization is incredibly high. It reduces intake. Our intake's gone from about 25,000 just 5 years ago, and through the community cat program, we've reduced that to just over 16,000. So we've reduced the intake by 10,000 animals in just a short amount of time. We are so proud to say that our save rate is about 90% for cats, and that really no cats are euthanized for behavioral reasons, and that's because of the community buy-in. We love the program, but if our community, if the people of Tucson and Pima County didn't love it and didn't find it to be such a wonderful solution, it wouldn't be happening. And it's not only happening, but every year it's growing, and we're getting more requests for assistance.
I would like to say to other animal control officers or anybody that's skeptical of the program is to try it. Let it go on for a while, and you'll see the number of cats being impounded go down and the number of cats in the shelter go down.
There comes a point where you have to take a stance. You cannot continue to just do the same things over and over again, as I said earlier, and expect different results.
I've worked in rural areas, I've worked in large municipalities, I've worked in areas with snow, I've worked in areas with deserts, and the thing that I've seen is it works. It's really just this program is effective.
And the program really has taught me and showed me that there is alternatives to what I've always known to do with the feral community cats.
The biggest surprise is how quickly, in the scheme of things, our euthanasia numbers dropped. Also, how many citizens have thanked us.
Our community leaders really want to solve problems for constituents, and TNR and community cat sterilization offers us this really easy way to do that. And it's humane, and it's the solution that our communities want across the United States.